very good to see you.
Always good to see you.
You are quite a duo. I think you're one of the most unexpected duos in all of everything, you know?
For sure. Gorgeous, and then, you know. No, you know I love you.
I love you.
When did you meet? This is not the first time you're meeting, is it right now?
Just now, yeah. We shoot on separate sound stages on green screen.
Oh, interesting.
No, we met at Jerry's Deli.
Yes.
In 1990.
Oh, yeah, a while ago. We were both. Yeah. Yeah.
We were like 14.
We were very young. One of my buddies and Jennifer were dating, and we had breakfast.
Yeah, let's.
Yeah. You guys it was fun, and then we had breakfast together, right? Was that when we met at the Jerry's Deli?
That's where we met at Jerry's Deli.
Yes.
Or at the Jerry's Deli.
Was it the three of you, or was it a big group?
Covert.
Yeah. A few of my friends
Alan
and
Covert?
Jen. And
Covert.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jen was having, what did you eat that morning? You had
let's see.
French toast, I think.
Yeah. Yes. And probably. Like.
Remember at the very end, you go, watch this, and you downed a bottle of Smart Water?
You really did. Wow, even back then.
Even back then.
He loved it. Really remarkable. So you were friends before friends,
We were friends before friends.
Wow.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yes.
And you guys love each other. Is that fair to say?
For sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I hear each of you individually talking about the other in such fond terminology.
Yeah.
She's
we
the
must
best.
have been like real family in another life.
Yes,
Or something.
absolutely. So comfortable with each other, and she knows my family very well, and I know Jen's family.
Well, for instance,
Yes.
there was a bat mitzvah this weekend.
There
Yes.
was.
Adam's daughter, Sadie, had a bat mitzvah.
Sadie got bat mitzvah on Saturday.
Yeah.
Good job, Sadie.
Now, how does that work? Do Dad's friends get invited to that? Like, is Jen invited to that, or is it
Jen
just...
Jen was, she had stuff going on, so she sent a gift, one of the best gifts Sadie received out
What was
of
it?
everybody.
Oh, come on.
$1.8 million. We couldn't believe it, Sadie blew it.
That night.
Yeah, no, it took her 2 days to a lot of cupcakes. Yeah.
Adam, you did something that I feel like maybe you're going to regret at some point. Maybe you'll regret it in a few years when your younger daughter
Where do you begin?
Well, you got Adam Levine to come
God.
to the bat mitzvah.
It was unbelievable. It was the nicest thing. This guy. So it's a big deal for the bat mitzvah. Was a big deal, and all our friends were coming. And I was like, I didn't even know why I did this, but I was like, I would love to do something special for my daughter. I love her so much, and blah, blah, blah. So I text, you know what I mean. Everybody loves their daughter, but whatever. But I texted. I was driving in town, and for some reason, my body, I start texting Adam Levine, who's a great guy. And I text him, I'm sorry to do this to you. My kid's getting bat mitzvah Saturday night. Would you mind coming and singing a few tunes? It would be incredible. But I don't know why I did it. Then you see the ... Immediately, I'm like, oh, he got it. He's about to say something. and then he writes, I can't say no to you. Where? And I was like, you know, I tell him where. He goes, oh, I used to go there growing up. I went to a bunch of bar mitzvahs when I was a kid there. What songs do you want? And I was like, oh, God, this is really happening. and there it is. He came and sang, and look at that's my daughter, and that's Adam.
Oh, wow, yeah. Yeah, that's big. That is big.
He was so, and his buddy James Valentine from Maroon 5, yep. They played 3 great songs. It was the coolest thing, man.
That's pretty good, yeah. Did you get a lot of points, I would hope, for that?
Oh, she hugged me so much, my Sadie, after. But yeah, it was just the whole bat mitzvah. I mean, that happened early in the night, so the rest of the night.
Where'd you go from there?
It's hard to follow that, but it was just kind of like great. The rest of the night, no matter what, people would look at each other and go, Adam Levine, that was pretty huge, huh? And anyways, it was a perfect night.
Jen,
You're a show-off.
Yeah.
That was a big one, yeah. Thank you, Adam. I love you.
I want to mention this. I know Adam knows about this, but this is something that you, on your birthday, you had a trip with some of your girlfriends, one of those women being my wife.
That's right.
And you guys went to Mexico.
That was a surprise trip. They gifted me.
They surprised you with the trip.
They surprised me, yes.
You guys got on a plane. You went to Mexico.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. And my wife was texting me because at some point during the flight, they realized, or you guys realized.
Well, it was one of those things where on the takeoff, on the taxi, we heard an explosion. which it sounded like a pothole if it was a car big enough to go over the Grand Canyon. It was that loud, and then then everybody thought, well, that's weird. Courtney, of all people, because I have a real fear of flying, obviously, and nobody else does. So everybody instantly.
Courteney Cox, of course.
Courtney Cox, whose father was a pilot, never afraid, says, should we have checked that? Is everything okay? We were like, no, well, it's taxiing. It's not like going, it's going smoothly, and we take off, and 2 hours in, the flight attendant comes over to me, and she says, the pilots would like to talk to you. And I turned to my best friend, Dre, and I said, will you please go talk to the pilot? Because there's no way this is going to go talk to the pilot.
Yeah.
And then 10 minutes later, she comes out, and she says, yeah, well, we've turned around. We're actually going back to California. Oh. They think they found some debris from a wheel on the runway. They think it's from our plane. So we would like to go, end of the story, long end of the story, that everybody starts texting all of a sudden their spouses and their children.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what's going on?
I was one of them, too.
You were one of
Got
them.
a text?
Yeah.
You did.
Oh,
I'm on Google looking up, can you land without a tire?
Oh,
Literally.
I was. I'm not kidding.
But this is the loving response that Molly got when she says, Jimmy, I love you, and I love Jane, and you've always been an incredible husband. This is, I'm sorry, I just have to show your...
you have this. Okay.
All
right.
So funny.
So Jimmy
want me to hold it up so you can
Yeah.
read it?
You actually have to read it because I don't have my glasses.
That's
All
so
right.
funny.
So,
man.
I said I just signed up for Tinder, but I promise not to activate it until we know what's what. And then this is my profile picture.
That's funny.
I was trying to lighten the mood. Well, look at this plane. Show the that's what you guys landed with no tire.
That's scary, man.
On a plane with some of America's most beloved national treasures on it.
Yeah, that's not right.
There you go.
Meanwhile, I signed up for Tinder, and it's going great.
Is it?
Thank you.
Great.
If you like that video, then put a ring on it. Click the subscribe button below.